back, baby. It came in.
It's back, man.
Yeah.
Full head of hair is officially back. I remember I was talking shit. Myron, you're bald. Myron, look at the back of your head. The hair is back though, man.
And it doesn't even look like surgery hair. It looks like real hair. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like basically what they did was they cut a scar around the back of my head.
You can't see the scar, really.
You can't see it?
No.
Yeah, they cut a piece of your skin, bro. Cut it open, and then there's hair follicles on that skin, and they pluck out each hair follicle and put it into the parts where your hair is thin. So for me, my thinning spots were up here and in the back, and it's still not fully done all the way up here, but
it's gonna keep going.
Yeah, it's gonna keep going.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like doing a bunch of other shit. I'm like, I'm not taking finasteride though. Fuck that. But I'm using like the hair foam and the shampoo and all that other stuff.
I think if I lose my hair, I'm just gonna
just hold L.
I'm just gonna go. With
nah, bro. Don't give up.
I'm starting to bald.
Don't give up, man.
My hairline's receding. It's going back, man.
Don't give up, man. Don't give up.
I'm getting the stress from the after hours.
Yeah.
It's starting to go. Thanks for the 20. Myron, SNEAKO, and Fuentes podcast coming soon. Jeremy, no. It's not coming.
What did they?
He said Myron, SNEAKO, and Fuentes podcast are coming soon. Not anytime. No, it's just I'm not saying no, but just not like give me a fucking break, please. Let's do some normie content. Let me get sturdy with Adin Ross. Let me react to Discord clips and stuff. Mulder,
you got sturdy? What? Adin Ross?
Yeah, let me do like normie, like retarded stuff.
Oh, y'all cool?
Actually, I don't think so. I don't think he likes me anymore. He doesn't pick up my calls or like respond. He'll like talk about me on stream, but like, yeah, I think.
What's the problem?
Well, I think I think he thinks I'm a brand risk, and he's trying to like smoothen up his brand. So it's, Hell yes, Money Mondays. Question: even though I should know after 2 years, how does a woman add value to a man?
It's okay, SNEAKO. We'll always be here, bro. My friend, we'll always be here.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Hey, W Myron.
Yeah, man.
Hell yes, Money Mondays. Question: even though I should know after 2 years, how does a woman add value to a man?
That's so pussy. You're a brand risk. Like,
well, he didn't say it outright, but that's what.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, like whenever guys are out here, like, yo, I look at it like this. You can either be honest with yourself and like have these discussions out in the open that you want to have in the first place, or you could fake it on the internet, have these conversations in private, and then if you do get exposed, you're gonna look crazy. Like, I'd rather just be honest about it. Like, yo, this is how we act, this is how we behave. We make these crazy ass jokes. Get with it or don't, man. But it's like, whatever, bro.
But I think that he wants to have more rappers on. He wants to have more mainstream people. He can't, if you're having me and I'm talking about things, then how are you going to be able to go and like, I get it. Pretend to suck Lil Uzi Vert's dick? Like,
it's a very delicate balance of like, you can't be based while simultaneously having like mainstream people on your platform, because they're not going to want to be on your platform if you're based.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Like, it's a very delicate balance, but like once you pass a certain threshold, mainstream media doesn't want to mess with you anymore because you're like a risk. Even though they might agree with you. We've had a lot of really famous people be like, yo, we fuck with y'all, blah, blah, but we can't support you openly.
It is what it is. Game. I'm not really upset about it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But this guy's asking, Andrade says, how does a woman add value to a man? Seriously? Bro, like after a long day of hard work and stuff like that, being able to like chill out with the girl and like be soft for a second and talk about nothing and just goofy. It's great relaxation, and it's just the balance you need. If you're gonna be always like all the time, you're gonna end up like going to jail or fighting someone. Put
her to work, bro. I'll give you an example. Like Angie runs my Fed Reacts, right? Instagram, and when we come on the show, when we do the show, like she'll be in the back helping out, etc. I specifically have her like take care of my guests as far as like making sure they get drinks or whatever. Cause like the girls that are on the panel, like I have my other staff deal with them, but like she specifically watches the special guests and make sure they get water and juice or whatever when on camera. Yeah, bro, like you just got to have a girl by your side that's like going to help you and shit. Or if I need her to run errands, she'll do that for me.
That was the most Myron answer because you only said like how she can help you business wise.
But I'm saying it could be anybody. Like fit her into your frame where she becomes a tool to you is my point. I'm giving you guys examples of what I do.
That's how.
But like you got to figure out what she need. What you got to figure out how she could add value to you. Everyone is different.
Hire somebody to do that. Isn't the greater benefit for having a girl around is the fact that like when you're there all day, you're yelling, you have to handle employees, there's all this stress. The major benefit of having a loyal girl is just being able to just kind of let your guard down for a second and then be with the girl. Like you can't always be. It's good.
No. Of course. But
isn't that a greater benefit than her helping out on the panel?
It's both ways. It's both ways. And the thing is that when she helps out, because here's the thing, like she actually cares. Cause like when we do the Fed Reacts channel and we like react to case or whatever, she's actually like interested in that shit. She like writes notes and she'll like I'll be talking about the case, she'll like and then she'll have like this other little fact about it, that like a little nugget of knowledge that like no one else knows because she like researched it.
Because she's curious about it.
Yeah. So like she actually like when someone like when when a girl fucks with you, she likes you, she's gonna go the next step to like, you know what I mean? She's gonna help you with
interested
like
in what you're interested in.
Yeah, she's interested in what you're interested in, and then she's also helping you with like pure motives, if that makes sense, because she's with you. Does that make sense? Versus like, oh, I'm just doing this to get $1.
Yeah.
But
and Savage Lucy, you're right. It's Waka Flocka is a perfect example of not being able to deal with what y'all say. Came on FNF and couldn't take it.
But I just want to say this, guys. I'm not saying do what I do with your chick. What I'm saying is that make her an asset in your life. That's all I'm telling you. Like me, I have a different standard, but like everybody else, like you might have, you know, a situation where you need XYZ done. She can come in and fill that in. So like every man is different with what they need.
Yeah, you're right though. I saw him walk off the panel because things got too heated. It was funny. Whatever. Waka Flocka walks with the panel. But anyway, I saw that you really keep her in check because there was a moment on the last Fresh and Fit. On the after hours.
Yeah.
And I said, like, Spanish girls just have all this attitude. She's like, no, the fuck they don't, SNEAKO. Like, she said something with attitude. And you're like, Angie, shut the fuck up. Like, you were like, no. Like, don't talk to SNEAKO like that. And, like, it got quiet because you kept her in check. And then she went, yep. She was like, she was doing, which is really funny, too, because, like, she's Spanish.
Yeah.
And, like, she kind of proved my point with it. I'm like, Spanish girls have attitude.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? And then afterwards, it was really funny too. And I thought it was kind of cute. We went to eat out at the restaurant afterwards. And then you guys came, I sat there first. And then you guys came afterwards. And she sat down there kind of like shy. And she was like smiling like a kid. And then she says, like she taps you, she says, sorry for interrupting you earlier. And then she turns back and I'm like laughing because I'm like, I know exactly what happened on the ride over there. Mine's like, yo, you have to apologize. What you did there was not cool. You can't go talk to SNEAKO like that. You need to apologize. Tell him that you're sorry. And he's like, okay, fine. And then I like when she said that, I was just thinking about you programming her and telling her.
You want to hear something interesting?
What?
I didn't even have to tell her that. She already knew.
What?
I didn't even have to tell her. She came and apologized to you without me saying a word because she knew. Yeah. And for all the fucking simps in the fucking chat, Myron, that's too much, blah, blah, blah. Y'all got to understand that when you are dealing with women, you have to be ruthless when it comes to checking them. And I'm not saying like be out here and be like a fucking dictator, blah, blah. But you have to let her know swiftly, quickly, and in an assertive manner, that's not acceptable behavior. So they know like, yo, okay, I can't do that shit again. But a lot of y'all like will sit there and let a girl like emasculate you, death by 1,000 paper cuts. It never starts with her saying, you bitch ass nigga. It always starts with small things. And then it continues to snowball. And then you don't end up getting control. You lose frame. And the next thing you know, she's fucking disrespecting you. So guys, you got to nip it in the bud from the beginning. And the thing is, Angie's a smart girl. She gets it. And that's why she was able to like, oh, okay, I fucked up, take accountability, and then like apologize to SNEAKO. I didn't have to tell anything.
You had a girl to take accountability?
Yeah.
This is next level stuff.
She's a good chick. She got a good foundation. She just fucked up.
Girls get sleep paralysis to see accountability dancing around the room. That's insane, man.
Yeah, she has a good foundation. She has a strong dad. That's why.
That's why, which is extremely important. I mean, a woman is always going to be a vessel.
Yeah, she's got to have like some semblance of a good like foundation so you can even do this shit. If she just comes from a fucked up background, it's done. You can't do nothing. But for all you pussies out there, that's how you have to deal with women. You have to be assertive and dominant, guys. You can't be sitting there being soft like, oh, bro, you did too much. No, you have to nip it in the butt right then and there so it never happens again.
I'm so surprised that you didn't have to have that conversation and she did that on her own. Yeah. It sounded like wow, that really surprised me. Yeah. I just had Gary, the numbers guy, and Shake His Mod have a debate on. It was really great. And I don't know if you know who he is, but Gary, we were having a conversation. I went and visited his studio. We got lunch. And he was saying something. I don't want to, Gary, sorry if I'm like exposing. I don't think it is exposing, but we were talking about like men and women. And he was saying like, and this is don't take this word for word, him saying that, but he's like, I don't even know if like women have souls. Like men have souls, but like women just act like children. So we were just talking about like the true.
If
nature,
they don't like you, they don't have souls.
The true nature of women. Well, even if they do like you, they're still going to be falling into your frame. They're always going to be programmed by some sort of masculine energy.
Yes.
So and that's why it's the best when it goes from the father to her husband, because then there's the right type of influence that's programming her. But you see a lot of these demons walking around that have no father, that have no they have no masculine presence in their life. They end up like sucking out the energy out of everybody they come across because they're just their soul is demons. Yeah. And so the feminine energy is corrupted so easily without some sort of masculine programming.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you don't teach us this, society will, and we all know we live in a clown world society, guys. So you have to be the leader, guys. It used to be in the like 1950s and shit where society kind of did a lot of the work for you. You had shame, you had religion, you had, a more conservative society. Like all these things were kind of in place to kind of keep girls in check. But all those conventions are gone now, guys. So you are really the only beacon of righteousness and, you know, getting your girl to acclimate to your situation correctly. Society isn't going to do it for you anymore. And if you look, what are girls looking at now? Fucking Rolling Loud, Ice Spice, girls being hoes, girls trips, Instagram, etc. Women are being programmed every single day by a bunch of fuckery.
Bro, like,
yeah,
she got a nice ass, but the fact that like every single dude and all these girls are worshiping Ice Spice, all the dudes are simping for Ice Spice, and I'm like, bro, like she's kind of fat, bro. She's overweight. And then, did you see her last music video? She had a 16-year-old. I'm not even gonna play it. It's that haram.
Oh yeah,
bro. She had a 16-year-old girl with braces twerking on the deli counter. If that was imagine if that was a male rapper. If that was one of us, we had a girl like imagine on Fresh and Fit podcast, a 16-year-old with braces comes and twerks on the table. It's done.
It's
Fresh and Fit has 2 strikes, and I'm canceled off of YouTube for talking about the vaccine. These the biggest rappers in the world, they played Ice Spice at the end of Barbie, the biggest movie in the world right now. Ice Spice just posted a video with a 16-year-old girl twerking.
Bro, it's
and nothing. YouTube doesn't take it down. YouTube doesn't care at all. People are like, what? Is this okay?
Yep. I'm telling you, bro, they'll cancel guys like us for talking about shit that's like real, like historical facts, versus they won't cancel King Von for literally murdering people. You know what I mean? They won't cancel Ice Spice for having underage children dancing in her videos. Like, bro, it's clown world. She's
there like flashing these bands and stuff like that. And I'm still shaking ass in the deli. Like you're rich. Why are you going back to the deli to twerk?
Stupidity, bro.
That's how dumb the culture is in America, where they think that it's cool to be like, just stay in the hood and to pretend like you're still going to be like, why do you want to stay ghetto? Why do you want to stay hood? You've made it out, but they stay in that same environment because that's what they think is cool. Thank you for the 10, Mr. Martin. Myron, don't want to pry into your personal life. Be curious what a post-show night looks like when you have to correct Angie on air for the SNEAKO opera. Well, yeah, we just explained that. Thanks for the 10, Jetta. Myron is depression, like Zerka says. A compound snowball effect to get rid of it, or like Tate says, depression is not real.
There's a Glock 19, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you getting
guys, I'm literally buying him a holster right now, guys.
Well, do you think depression is real, or do you, I mean, I don't know, Myron's sake, you don't think depression is real?
Yeah, from a clinical standpoint, no. And I'll take it a step further. Controversial take here. I don't think ADHD and all this other bullshit is real either.
That's not really controversial, Meister. I mean, we all agree. It's all aside to self.
Well, who knows? Maybe someone in the chat might say, "That's fucked up. I have ADHD. I need Adderall." Bro,
they said that to me.
Like, if I went to a psychiatrist right now, she would probably tell me I have ADHD. But I refuse to accept that bullshit. Like, no, you just got to focus and not be a pussy, and you can do it naturally and sober. You just have to really put your mind to it, man.
Yeah, no, all those... It's completely overdiagnosed. So a lot of people that go to therapy don't need to go to therapy. Most people that take meds don't need to take meds in the West. It's oversold because they want to make money off of you.
Absolutely.
Like you prescribe people the disease and then you give them the antidote. Like that's the best way to make money forever. That's how the vaccine did so well. They like lie about the COVID numbers and they give you the vaccine. Same thing. Bill Gates found the same thing with computer viruses. You give a computer virus, you sell it with viruses, and then you also sell the software to fix it. You figure out that same thing, and then you get people sick and sell them the medicine. It's really simple economics. Thanks for the time, Mahmoud. Do you miss doing the 1 Minute Cut podcast? Yes, I do. Thanks, bro. You see all the donos that come in when you fucking come on? Chat,
keep supporting them, guys, please.
I can't even read these now. I am Anthony. Is it okay to sacrifice sleep and sleep 4 or 5 hours if it's to be successful? I agree. Yes.
Yeah. Temporarily, yes.
Naraya says, as a married woman, everything Myron says about checking women is 100. There we go. A nice submissive woman.
You have to do it,
That's
bro.
how I know she has a good husband.
You have to do it,
in
guys.
here, you can just tell from right there, like she likes to be put.
If you don't check your girl, you don't care about your girl. You know what I mean? Like, you have to do it. It sucks, guys, and get it. Trust me, like, I'm not sitting here like, yes, I get to act like an asshole to my girl. No, man, like, it's a little uncomfortable, but you have to do it. You absolutely have to do it.
The same way you need to discipline your kids.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when your kids act out of line, you need to put them in line.
You have to, bro.
The best way to navigate relationships, I don't know if you agree, is like to treat them like children.
Yes, I 100% agree.
Discipline and...
Women are like children. And for all the people out there that get mad at me when I say that shit or whatever, you guys got to remember that once a girl starts getting attention from the opposite gender, she stops maturing mentally because everything is being given to her in life. So she has no need to develop from a mental standpoint as far as like just becoming more mature. Like, she might go to school, she might get more educated, but she doesn't actually mature when it comes to her dynamics with a male. You understand? She still thinks she's a princess. She still thinks she deserves the world, etc. It's not till women start paying for their own drinks that they actually start to mature. That's when women start to mature and accept reality, when they pass 30. Telling y'all.
Abortion Survivor says, funny, I just put a green crimson trace on my Glock 19 today. If you know, you know. Is that what you're getting? What type of holster are you getting? So I walk around. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but I've been walking around. Like, I walk around strapped everywhere I go now. Because in Florida, you don't need a CCW anymore, and I was too lazy with the paper. It's not loaded, don't worry.
No, I know it's not.
Yeah, but